Hello, everyone. Good evening. Happy Wednesday. It is the middle of the week. Hello. We are live, and let me make sure that we are good to go on the social medias. Come in and say hello. We're live. We are live. We are live. We are live. And I need to go here. Hello, everyone. It is 7 p.m. I promise I will be coming at 7 p.m. To talk to you about business building. Um, Let me see. Mhm. Hello, everyone. We are going to. Okay, we are live. Good. I just wanted to make sure that I was live. Welcome. And I'm going to go live on Instagram real quick. Instagram. Hello, everyone. If you are live with me, say hello. Welcome to today's live. We are going to talk about the 3 easy steps that you need to take, the 3 easy tips to build an unbreakable business foundation. Because having a business foundation, a business structure that's strong and solid is really important. We're going to go live. 3 easy tips for building an unbreakable business structure foundation. If you're alive, say hello. Um, Hello, Maida. Please share the video. Structure. There we go. Here we go, everyone. We have some really good stuff going on. Yes, I'm checking here on Instagram. We are live on Facebook, Instagram. We are on YouTube, and we are on LinkedIn. Hello, everyone. Anywhere where you're connecting with me, hello. Let's fix the hair so we can look this in. Hello, everyone. So share the video if you're watching. Share. That is really important that you share with everyone in your network. Share. That's very important so other people know that we are live. And today we are going to talk about the 3 easy tips that I can give you for you to build a unbreakable solid business and foundation and structure, because that is the most important thing that we can do in our businesses so we can have success. So let's see who's coming on. If you are on hashtag, business structure, can you give me a hashtag business structure? Hashtag business structure. Say hello. And where are you connecting from? Everywhere on Instagram. Hello, everyone. Hashtag business structure. Tell me where you're connecting from. I'm connecting from Connecticut. For those that don't know me, my name is Soribel Martinez. I am a licensed clinical psychotherapist in the state of Connecticut. I am the CEO of SMPsychotherapy Counseling Services. And therapists, they pay me to help them either start, grow, or scale their private practice to 7 figures and beyond. So hello, Instagram. Give me a hello, where you connecting from. Hashtag business structure, business foundation, because without a strong business foundation, unfortunately, your business is not going to grow. It's going to fall apart, and you won't be able to grow and scale. Right? In order to grow and scale, we have to have a solid foundation. That is very important. So here's the thing. This video is for you if you are tired of not making money, if you're tired of not making enough profit in your business, if you are tired of working for somebody else in a 9 to 5, if you're tired of dealing with those supervisors and those people that are supposed to be your leaders and they have less skills than you, they do not do what they're supposed to do in the job, and you feel stuck in the job. If that's you, this is for you. If you want to grow your business, if you want to start your business, if you want to scale your business, this video is for you, right? Because here is the thing. A lot of times we have a desire to begin a business. We have a desire to grow. We have a desire to making more money, producing more money, creating a big impact in the community. And we want revenues and we want profit. But the problem is that we are not doing what needs to be done, right? And if you don't do what needs to be done to grow and scale, unfortunately, your business is going to die. This is why a statistic says that it takes a business about 5 years. It only lasts about 5 years when people give up and they close the door to the businesses, because I believe, and this is my belief, that people don't have a strong business foundations. People don't have a strong business foundations. And when you don't have a strong business structure for your goals, for your vision, for your purpose, for your mission, unfortunately, you're gonna be short. And then what's gonna happen? Things are gonna fall apart. And the thing is, like, think about having this beautiful house that you want to build. You want a beautiful house so where you and your family can live in. And what happens is that this beautiful house is unfortunately being built in sand. And there's no foundation to it. There's no columns to hold that, right? So if that is what's happening when the storm comes, when the crisis comes, when the hurricane comes, when the big rain comes, your house is going to fall apart. And if it doesn't fall apart, there is going to reveal what are some of the issues that the structure of this home has, right? So a business is like a home. We need the tools and the strategies to build a strong business. But strong business doesn't just mean having a desire to have a strong business. So when I started my private practice, I was tired of working for the school system. I was tired not of doing the work. I was not tired of doing the work with the children and the parents and impacting the life of the children and making an impact in their lives, right? If you know that you want to make an impact in the life of others, give me a number one. Because I wanted to make, and I still want to make a great impact in the life of others. Give me a one if that's you. Give me a one if you are the person who wants to create a big impact through the work that you do. Give me a one, because to me, that is a one. It's a huge one for me. Because part of my life purpose and my mission in the world is to support others, is to help others. And I was doing that job in the school system. I was doing that, but I was not happy. And I was not happy because, one, I was not given the right tools and strategies to fully support my clients. Two, they had expectations of me that were against my values and the values in which I wanted to deliver the services for my clients. It was all about the politics, the paperwork, and the money and everything else except servicing the children. I'm sorry, that is my truth. I don't know what your truth has been. I don't know what your experience has been, but for me as a therapist, that was my biggest fight. That was my biggest problem. It was that I wanted to provide quality services and I was not allowed to. The kids were being treated like as a number, not as somebody that it was individual, not an individual who wanted to help fully. There was a lot of expectations that did not go with the values, with my own values and what I wanted to do for them. So I say a number one because a lot of times we are in that space, right? So I was tired of working 9 to 5, where I was working 7 to 3 o'clock in the afternoon. I had the summers off with my son. I had the summers off, but I was not fulfilled in the job that I was doing. And for me, very important for me to feel fulfilled, for me to offer work with excellence, right? Not just having a job that I come do and I go home and that's it. I wanted to do a good work, and the job was not allowing me to do that. It was standing in my way. So I decided that I was going to leave the school system. And what happened was that I was making enough money, but the money was not enough for my dreams. Because my dream was to take care of my son as a single mom. My dream was to send my son to private school. Give me a number two if you have big dreams. What kind of big dreams do you have? What kind of dreams do you want to fulfill in your life? What kind of things would you like to do for your family? Who you want to become? Who do you want to be? What kind of impact you want to bring in the world? Tell me there. Give me a number two if you have big dreams, and what are those dreams are. For me, my biggest dream is really helping others, right? Really helping others to become who they need to become unbreakable, to create the life that they really want to, and providing the tools and the strategies so they can fulfill that. Well, I couldn't do that with the salary that I was getting at the school. It was not enough. It was not sufficient for me to send my son to the school that I desired and that I wanted. So I decided, after praying and saying, God, show me the path. I'm willing to do my part. How am I going to pay these bills? How am I going to continue to send my son to this school that I want him to go to, that particular school? It was my dream, even before I had children, that my kids will go to this school particularly, because that's what I wanted. And this job was not giving me that. Do you want to continue to live paycheck to paycheck and struggling to make the living that you want and providing for your family? Maybe you have elderly parents that you want to help. Maybe you have a foundation or a nonprofit organization that you would love to contribute to, but you can't, because you're like, wait a minute, I need somebody to contribute to my life and my dreams. I need somebody to help me. How am I going to help others if I need help myself? Right? I need help myself. So if I need help myself, how am I going to contribute to other foundations and nonprofits and organizations that are helping people? And that's what I wanted. I wanted to open a nonprofit organization in the Dominican Republic, and I wanted to help children with special needs in the Dominican Republic. But the amount of money that I was making was not allowing me to do that. So that pushed me again to go into business. I knew I wanted to be in business and become a businesswoman since I was a child, but the right time came when I prayed that prayer. When I decided that I needed something different, when I decided that I no longer was willing to go to this job and not feel fulfilled, that I was tired of working for somebody that had less skills than me, was less intelligent, was less smart, didn't have the tools and the strategies. I was doing my job and I was doing her job. I got tired of that nonsense. Plus, they thought that I could come to the school to do after school activities and not get paid. Come in the weekends and do things for them when I wasn't getting paid, right? So I decided to open my own business. And that's when in 2018, I decided to open SMPsychotherapy and Counseling Services. So when I started my business, I did not have a framework. I didn't have a structure so I can take my business exactly where I wanted my business to be. So what I did is I embarked this journey of creating my own step-by-step process that could help me build the business that I have today, right? To create massive impact in the community, but also bring some revenues and some profit, right? Because without the revenues and the profit, you can help others. You can create a big impact in the community. And so I decided to create the MDPP framework, which is now on trademark. And that is called the Multi-Million-Dollar Private Practice Framework. And it's the framework that has helped me build a very solid business, a very solid foundation where I can bring money every single time without having to worry about money not coming in. right? And allowing me to pay my employees, to pay my independent contractors, to pay myself, and to live the lifestyle that I desire, which includes a nonprofit organization called JC Precious Mind Foundation. Because I wanted to give back to the community, but I needed to have the resources. I needed to have money. And money is important in order for you to create the lifestyle that you want. You need to have resources, and money is a resource. So the first tip that I want to give you today, in order for you to build an unbreakable business foundation, is deciding what type of services do you want to offer. What are the services that you want to offer? If you are here, whether if you're live or if you are watching the replay, I want you to give me a number 3 if you are clear on what type of services do you want to offer. What type of services do you want to offer to the community? And for me, I was really clear in what type of services I want to offer. And I knew exactly how I want to offer those services. I knew I wanted it to work with women. I knew I wanted it to work with women and their families. And their families include the men. But in my business foundation, I decided that my marketing was going to target women. Because what I found in the research that I did was that women are usually the ones that are looking for the services. Women are the ones that are usually requesting services for the family, right? They make the phone calls, they call the doctor's office, they encouraging them to look for some type of help. And I wanted to leverage that. So when I did my micro research and I understood the need of the service for women, specific for women that were suffering from depression, anxiety, relationship issues, ADHD, family problems, PTSD, and all of these things, I decided that I was going to focus my services on women and their families. And in order for you to have a solid structure in your business, you need to know what you want. And a lot of times, women, we don't know exactly what we want. A lot of times we are not sure what we desire because we have been conditioned that somebody else should be deciding for us what it is that we want, what we desire, and the things that we want to do. But I want to call that a lie. You have the power to decide what exactly you desire to do and what you want because you were given the power of choosing and deciding. So knowing exactly what type of services you want to offer will help you be able to have a solid foundation. And why is this important? Is because then you will have a very easy path to understanding your ideal customer. You need to understand what your ideal customer needs. So if you don't know what services you want to offer to the community, how are you going to be able to identify who is your customer? Our customers at SMPsychotherapy Counseling Services is women and their families. And I have structured my practice so every therapist specializes in a particular area that addresses issues for women and their families, whether if it's individual therapy, psychotherapy, counseling, group therapy, support groups, a course that I'm going to be presenting to you today, so you can become unbreakable in life and business, or you need psychiatric services, or whatever services you need. They're all tailored to women. By the way, the people that work with me, the employees and the independent contractors, and even a lot of my service providers, right, that help me with my business, they all specialize in some way or form in helping women. And even when I look for employees, when I look for independent contractors, I like seeing diversity. I like seeing women in the practice. And a lot of those women also want to service women. So being able to know exactly who you want to serve is going to give you the opportunity to know exactly who your ideal client is. Because here's the thing, if you serve everybody, you're not going to serve anyone. Think about a general doctor or a general dentist, and think about a dentist that specializes in braces only. Who you think is going to earn more money? Who you think is going to be able to charge more money for their services? The generalist or the person that specializes in something specific? Not only in specific in the service, but specific in the clientele, their gender. Are they married? Do they have children? Where do they live? What kind of income do they produce? Right? What kind of lifestyle do they live? Because when we are sure about that, then it's very easy for us to brand ourselves and also market our services. It becomes really, really easy when you know exactly what services you want to provide. And by the way, my MDPP framework, the multi-million dollar private practice framework, will teach you in my upcoming class, the Unbreakable class, will teach you exactly what you need to identify the services that you want to offer and who is your ideal client. This course is designed for women who wants to become unbreakable in life and their businesses. And the reason why it's live is because the third tip that I want to give you is that personal development is at the core of your business foundation. Give me a number 4 if you agree that personal development is really important in your career and your business. Personal development is at the heart of the foundation of your business. It is. And the reason why this is so important is because you are the one showing up at your business. You are the one who has to come and deal with the customers. You are the one who has to do your market research and understand your industry and understand what type of work you want to do and understand what is out there, what is missing, what type of services do we need in the community. Right? So you need to develop yourself, and in the development of yourself, it includes your personal life and your professional life. Because I quite often see people in business, women in business, not knowing how to do business. They don't know how to do business, and what happens is that they destroy relationships. Because it has happened to me where I ask for service, they don't deliver the service, so they ruin the relationship. And they also not just ruin the relationship with you, but they also ruin the reputation because they do not develop themselves personally and professionally. If you want to grow your business, if you want to become unbreakable in your life and your business, personal development is at the core of that foundation. It's like the mango tree that I was talking about yesterday. If the root of that mango tree is infected and it's not helping the growth of healthy mangoes, we need to go to the root. So in order for you to, as a therapist, as a service provider, as a teacher, as a whatever business you have that provides a service, and I specialize in therapists and mental health care providers, if you are not developing yourself mentally, emotionally, and professionally, your business is going to lack. Your business is going to suffer, right? It's not just about providing and having the skills of doing therapy or doing psychotherapy or doing psychiatric services or whatever you do, or group therapy or courses. It's not just about your knowledge. It's also about your knowledge of business dealing. And a lot of women don't want to develop themselves because they were not they were not programmed to invest in themselves. Women would rather invest in everybody else except themselves. And this is why your business may be suffering. This is why your business may not be producing the amount of revenues and profits that you desire, because you are not perfecting your business skills. And we need business skills. We need business skills. If you are not developing your skill set, you are not going to be able to grow. And if you grow, when you try to scale your business to the next level, it's going to crumble and it's going to fall apart because there's no foundation to the business. There's no foundation to your life. There's no foundation to your brand and what you're trying to do. There's no foundation to your marketing. So this is why people don't make money, because unfortunately they are not developing themselves. So the course that I'm launching on the week of the 29th, that's when we begin the course, is called the Unbreakable course. And many of you may know that I just finished my book launch. And the testimonials that we have received from women about the transformational experience that they received during the event was amazing. One of the women sent me a text message a few days later to tell me how she thought she was not going to make the book launch. Hello, hello, fitness journey. She said, I was so depressed that I was not going to make the book launch. But then something helped me and allowed me to push myself to make it, to get dressed and to go. And honestly, she says that the inspiration and the things that I share woke her up, shook her up to the point that she was able to take action, some inspiration action and some massive action in her life and her career. So this is the kind of results that you are going to get in the course. The course is designed to help you develop professionally and personally. It will give you the tools and the strategies that you need to become unbreakable, to become strong, to overcome adversity, to be resilient, and to be able to take care of yourself. And the reason why I split this in two parts is because one needs the other. If you are not constantly developing yourself, if you don't heal your trauma, if you don't heal your negative experiences in your life, if you don't reprogram your mind, if you don't work on your business mindset, if you don't work your relationships, if you don't work your spirituality, if you don't work your mental health and your emotional health, your business is going to suffer. Your career is going to suffer because you are not founded strongly. And the more founded you are in your business, the more money you're going to make, the more impact you can make in the world, the more impact you can make in your community. That is the truth. I am constantly working myself. If there's something that I have learned from a little child, was to always develop myself. Learn new skills, develop the skill, implement the skills, and gain knowledge and wisdom. You can learn whatever you want to learn. If you don't implement it, you will not be able to have wisdom. So type in the chat wisdom. Wisdom is so important in life because wisdom is a combination of information, knowledge, and the application of what you know. Wisdom is really, really important in the life of people. So in the course, it's an 8-week course, and it's a course where I'm going to guide you step by step in those areas, in your spirituality, your mental health, your emotional health. Thank you very much. Wisdom is so important. I'm going to share and I'm going to teach you my 8 pillars of business success, which is the multi-million-dollar private practice framework that I have used. And I'm going to teach you some of those tools and the strategies so you can either start, grow, or scale your business to the next level. You want more money? You need to scale. You want more profit? You need to scale. You want to create more impact in the community? You need the tools and the strategy. By the way, I believe that 90 to 95% of the total of your business success and your life success is your mindset, is your personal development. The other 5 and 10% of strategies and tools is easy. The biggest challenge that people have in business is themselves. Because since you're showing up as yourself, which you should be showing up as yourself, what happened is that you are bringing all yourself, meaning the good things and the negative things. So if you're not constantly working and developing those areas of growth, what's going to happen is that you are going to show up in your business in that way, and your business and your relationship, professional relationships, are going to suffer. So this course is designed to do that. It's designed to give you the tools and the strategies and the mindset that you need to become unbreakable in your life, your business, your career, so you can really take your life to the next level in 2023. I'm going to be teaching you my own curriculum that I have designed to teach you this. You will have a workbook that is going to guide every single week, is going to guide your work. You are going to be able to have hot seat moments and ask questions after, at the end of the class. We're going to have group coaching where you can come and ask questions with specific issues that you may have, so I can help you pass through those things, so you can break through those things. Here's the thing. I believe in therapy a lot. I'm a therapist for a reason. And I have done my own work in therapy. But I always thought, even when I was young, at the age of 17, I started working in the social service, human service, mental health field, that there was a missing link in mental health. People stay in therapy for years and they get no results. Or they get results and it's very temporary. And the reason why it's not happening is because people are not self-developing. They're not developing themselves. They're not growing. They're not feeding the soul, right? Because you are healing. You're doing all this work. After you heal and you're doing all this work, now you need to reprogram yourself and get the new tools and the new strategies that you need, so you can go into the world and get better relationships and engage in better situations and make better decisions and have the tools and the strategies to overcome instead of getting stuck. So the course price is $14.97. And if you go ahead and register tonight while we're here in this video, you are going to be able to get a 30-minute session with me, which the value is $450. Only if you register while I'm tonight here with you. And some of the questions that people ask is like, oh, so what happens if I can't attend one course? Well, you're going to have 3-month licensing after the course is over, so you can go back and review it and do the work. You're going to get your workbook. You're going to get the resources. You're going to have the homeworks. You're going to have the journaling prompt. You're going to get all this stuff that we're going to be doing. You're going to have that information available to you inside of a membership that you can go for 3 months and do the deep work. Can you imagine? A book have made so much impact. The women that have read the book have said to me, this book has really changed my life. It has changed my perspective. It has changed the way I look at my adversity. It has changed the way I look at my problem. It has helped me become better. Can you imagine what the course can do when we sit together and I teach you my curriculum and I teach you these principles and I teach you how to apply them in your everyday life so you can become unbreakable in your life and in your business? We're going to do that beginning May 29th. The week of May 29th, we are going to do that work, right? You're going to get, as a bonus, you're going to get the digital Unbreakable journal. We're going to have a Facebook group where you can ask questions. And I'm going to share with you here the link where you can go ahead and register. And the link is becomeunbreakablebook.com/course. becomeunbreakablebook.com/course. And I have a surprise for you. Today, I added a extra payment plan. So you can pay 9 payments every other week. Every other week, you make a payment. If you pay in full, you save 20%, plus you get the pay in full bonuses that are available to you. We are going to have $1 million masterclass where I'm going to teach you more about business, especially marketing, because people think that marketing in therapy is not important. A lot of time people, they're very great therapists, and yes, we are good therapists because we went to school to be therapists. But a lot of times with service providers, we were not taught about business. And because you were not taught about business, then you don't know how to do business. So again, it is Become Unbreakable course. I'm sorry, becomeunbreakablebook.com/course. That is the link where you can go and register tonight. And if you register before I finish this video, then you're going to be able to get a 30-minute coaching session with me, which the value is $450, because 1 hour coaching with me is $900. Now, the next tip that I have for you, we talked about developing yourself. We talked about knowing what kind of services you want. But the next step is about being able to market your service. And here's the thing. A lot of people tell me, Soribel, how do you get so many clients all the time? Because I'm always marketing. I'm always marketing. I do a marketing plan in the beginning of the year. I review my marketing plan every 3 months. I review my marketing plan every month, and I review my marketing plan weekly to see if it's working. What are the numbers telling me? How many visits do we have to our website? How many clients are calling? Where are they calling from? Are they calling from psychology today? Are they calling from the website? Are they calling from where? Where are these clients coming from? And people, especially therapists, are very afraid of marketing. And the reason why a lot of times they're very afraid of marketing is because they have to talk about themselves. Because they have to talk about what they do and how they do it. And they feel uncomfortable. And another issue that I find with therapists and service providers is that they don't want to invest. They don't want to invest the money to do the marketing. And there's 2 ways that I do marketing that works really well for me. One, traditional marketing. Some people think that traditional marketing don't work anymore, but it does work. I'm still getting clients from marketing that I did in 2018 when I started my practice as a solo provider. I'm still getting referrals from places where I did marketing in 2018. I'm still getting clients. We're still getting clients. The only difference is that I'm not a solo provider no more. We have a group practice. Number 2, online marketing. People don't like online marketing because they think, oh, you're bragging. You're supposed to be helping people. You're not supposed to be telling about how good you are. Well, if you don't tell people how good you are, who's going to tell the people? How are they going to know about your services if you don't tell them about what you do? And for me, mental health providers that pay me to help them either start, grow, and scale their businesses to 7-figure and beyond. Yes, right now, my private practice is producing multi-million dollars now. And it's because of the things that I told you now. I have a very clear understanding about my purpose, my vision, and my mission. I know what I want, what services I want to provide, who is my ideal client, because each therapist has their own ideal clients. When I started asking therapists, when I interviewed them about their ideal clients, they would trip over. They were like, what is that? What did you mean? You don't mean that I have to take everybody? No, you don't. You need to work with people that you want to work with. You want to work with people who you desire to service, who you set skill. You can't serve everybody. You cannot serve everyone. You need to serve the people who you have this skill set to serve. So people, I started introducing that, and they feel so much better. I have therapists that have been with me from the get-go. They've been here with me for a long time, right? And then we talked about personal development and professional development. You need to develop yourself, and you need to develop your business skills. And people run from that. I don't know why. Just because you went to college to be a therapist, that doesn't mean that you know everything. You need to develop skills that you don't have. So I'm constantly developing myself with therapy, with coaching, with training, with courses, with books. I'm constantly reading, developing my mind, constantly. I'm constantly developing me and my business and my strategies and my tools. So the multi-million-dollar private practice framework is designed to help you generate massive impact in your community. Plus, you get to make the money so you can live the lifestyle that you want, and you can help the communities that you desire to help. And don't tell me that you don't want money, because let me tell you something. After we get out of school, we have a lot of loans. And those agencies are not paying you enough money to be there. I know that. And even if you think that you are making good money, you're still not making good money. You know why? Because your dreams are big. I have people that work for DCF and they make over $100,000, but they are slaves to those jobs. They can't even plan to have a family because they're afraid that they're not going to have time to take care of their families. Don't you want time for your family? Don't you want to live the lifestyle that you desire? Don't you want to help the communities that you want? Don't you want to have resources to give others? SMPsychotherapy Counseling Services also have received grants to help undocumented folks. We also do immigration evaluations. You see what I'm saying? We have areas that we can take and pull and help others. You can't do that without the influence. You can't do that without the money. You can't do that if you don't have the connections, if you don't know the people. So stop thinking small and begin thinking big. Knowing what services you want to provide is important. Knowing your business model, developing a business model that goes along with your values and ideas and how you want to serve the community is important. Developing yourself and your business is important. And having a solid marketing plan is important. Very, very important. Because if your marketing plan is not solid, you're not going to get consistent client coming in constantly. I see my email. Sometimes we receive 100 emails a day looking for services, 50, 25, 10, 25, 20, whatever. Sometimes we get one client sending 10 referrals to the practice, 20 referrals to the practice, because they believe in the work that we do. Writing my book has helped my practice. And I'm creating this course because it's important that people have the tools and the strategy, that you have the tools and the strategy, so you can build the life that you desire. And my curriculum is going to teach you the step-by-step. So for you to, in order for you to register, you need to go to becomeunbreakablebook.com/course. The price of the course is $14.97, and there is payment plan. There is a full payment that you can make to get the bonus for full paying in full. There's a 3 payment option, and there's a 9 payment option. If you pay in full, you save 20%. But if you need the payment plan, don't be ashamed of that. Use it. I use payment plans to to pay for the services that I want, for the courses that I want, the masterminds that I join, the coaches that I want to work with. I do payment plans. There's nothing wrong with it. What you need to know is that you need to develop yourself and you need to develop your business. And if you don't do that, you're not going to be able to make the money and the revenues and the profits that you desire. Hello, hello, Mary. If you don't tune your horn, then who will? If you don't tell people what you do and how you do it and why they should choose you, they're not going to come to you. Yeah, you have to become the go-to person in your community. I get calls from DCF all the time in the community. Oh, we want your practice to help this client. We want your practice to work this issue, this family, help this family. We know you can do it. And because they know that we do the work, right? So if you become the go-to expert, your practice is going to boom. You're going to have to grow. You're going to have to scale if you want to. But you can't scale a business if you don't have the foundation. And I already gave you the 3 tips that you need to build an unbreakable foundation in your business. So if you guys have any questions, leave them here. I'm going to come back. Say hello. Let me know where you're connecting from. Hashtag replay if you're watching on replay. If you have questions, leave the questions here. We will answer them. If you don't want to leave the question here, you can find me on social media, Soribel Martinez, and send me the question and I will answer the questions. I always answer, always answer. I don't leave people without answering. I will answer the question. If it's not me, it's going to be a member of my team answering your question. But we're here to serve you. 5 women have already registered to take the course. Women that are doing amazing things in the community, starting business, growing their business, scaling their business, building their mindset, all of that stuff. And you're no different. You can do the same. So come and join the course. Join us. We are going to be doing amazing work, and I can't wait to see you build your unbreakable business. Also, this course is going to be selling for $3,000 once this group goes. We're going to teach it live, and then it's going to be a course that's going to be a home course where you're going to have the videos and you take the course. So if you want to really do this live with me, this is the time. There's no better time than now. Again, becomeunbreakablebook.com/course, and I will talk to you soon. Adios. Besitos, besitos. Ciao.